Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to some more Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville on the Nintendo Switch. Today, we're going to be going over all the locations for the golden gnomes. There are 27 of them, and the first one can be found right at the spawn. I'm sure many of you already found it, right next to PBT Warren. I think that stands for something, but I'm too much of an idiot to figure it out. But here we go. There's the first one. I already collected it there. And we're going to be going through just like I did with the chests, one by one, kind of heading left to right to an extent. And I'm going to show you all the locations. So if you follow this video completely all the way through, then you should have all the locations for all 27 golden gnomes. So the second one is up on this little tree here. I use the pea shooter to get up here. If I could actually play the game correctly, I should be able to, yep, there we go, get up on top of this tree. It's a little bit tricky, but once you get up there, you should be good. And he's sitting in this little pool right here. So like I said, this is going to be in one attempt. The last video was a bit longer, so I'm going to try to make this one a little bit shorter, but like I said, instead of cutting through the video, I like to do it in one take, so that way you can follow my exact footsteps while we do it, which should help you guys out a lot. The next one is over by the base over here, by this blue house, and he crashed his car. Apparently, he is not a very good driver. I don't know who let him go behind the wheel, but that's cool. The next one is a bit north from there. It is through the park over here, as you can see, and we're going to be going towards Sundrop Hills here, so you have to cross the bridge. And over in this direction, there is a gnomelith thing here, I believe, which you can find right there. So the button for it is right here. And I'm actually going to respawn as Nightcap because this one's a little bit trickier. It's a parkour challenge, so hopefully I don't fail too miserably on this one. But as you can see, if you shoot that little switch, this thing pops up. You feed him 10 tacos, and you start the challenge. So you have to collect each gnome. And it's a little bit tricky to do, but you should be good. It's time, so you gotta watch out for that. And I've already failed the first attempt because I'm terrible at it. So let's go ahead and try that again. You can skip the video if you don't want to do this, but I will keep it going here. It shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. Why does it take 8 seconds to retry? That's a little bit annoying. But like I said, you just have to complete the parkour and you get the gnomes. If you want to skip this part, it shouldn't be too long. Okay, there we go. I completed it. That was, to be honest, a little bit trickier than I expected it to be, but there you go. You can see after you complete the parkour, the gnome is right there. I'm not going to lie to you, that took a few more attempts than I'd like to admit, but moving on, the next gnome is once again through the tunnel here, and I believe this one is down here. We can go past Mike here, over to this bridge, and it is right there. I think you shoot that switch all the way over there. I'm actually going to need to respawn as a different character, so give me a sec. And now we're back here with Pea Shooter. No problem there, and as you can see, you can collect your gnome. Alright, there we go. So yeah, that parkour is a little bit trickier. It took me a few attempts, but after some dedication, especially Nightcap helps with that one, you should be able to get it no problem. Alright, let's move upward towards... Ooh, there's a treasure yeti here. Interesting. The next gnome, I believe, is... Oh, I think we passed one, actually. Yeah, okay, so this one's a little bit trickier. But you have to kind of use Pea Shooter's... what is this ability called? The Pea Souped ability. To kind of get up on the rock face here. It's a little bit trickier, but it's not too difficult. You just kind of jump up here... and then jump all the way across, and there we go. I could just about collect it there. I think you can actually land on it too, but that way it was a little bit easier for me. And then moving on, the next gnome is all the way over by the TV station. So so hopefully we won't get frozen. Why are there so many bosses here? It's a little bit uncalled for. Alright, let's keep going. Is it actually up there? No, it's not. Okay. Let's keep going then. And I have a golden chest video coming later today as well. So this will be a double video day, which is good. Oh yeah, it's right here. So right below the waterfall here in this little picnic area, that's where you can find your next gnome. Alright, next up. Oh no, not this one. Okay, this one's a bit trickier as well. So a lot of these you'll notice have little gnomelith things. And they're a little bit harder to complete when compared to some of the ones you can just walk up and grab. But I believe there's a switch somewhere around here that you can shoot. I know it's around here, actually. I think it's, yeah, right there. Okay, so up on the little radio tower, you can see that switch. And then a gnomelith should appear right over here. Yep, there it is. You feed him 10 tacos once again, and the boss will hopefully not try to kill you. And I'll be back once I complete this, but basically you have to kill a bunch of gnomes in the time limit, so it's not too difficult, but it's definitely not the easiest thing I've ever done before, so I'll be back once I have completed this. Okay, that is the last gnome, so there we go, we did it. And after you've collected your tacos from this guy, you can head on over to... Oh wait, no, there's a boss. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. No, there's a gnome boss. Yeah, you're gonna need to kill this guy up here. So yeah, the time limit still applies. Apparently, I'm an idiot, so you know, let's try not to mess this up. I'll show you the boss battle, I guess. Why not? It's not too difficult. Just go into your P Gatling if you're still P shooter, and you should be able to do it no problem. Okay, there you go. You get a medal for that too. Nice. Okay, and then the gnome, once you completed it, is all the way back on the gnomelith. Right there. Okay. Next gnome, I believe there's one more over here. Yep, it still is. It's all the way back in the corner of the TV station by the chest over here. And it's, I believe, hiding in a bush. So, not too difficult to find. It is in here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so next up, we're going to make our way over to the Uptown... I missed the name last time. Uptown. That's what it's called. A little bit of a word, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? See, I can't even get the word for the word scrambled twister thing. You know, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a tongue twister. That's what it is, right? Is that? I think that's what it's called. But yeah, like I said, it's all the way back here. So I'll meet you guys when I am at the gnome. Okay, so if you remember, this is a location where the doghouse house is right next to this chest right here. And I said in that video that there would be a gnome in the garage here, and I was right. There it is. Go ahead and collect it. Not too bad. I'm sure many of you already have that one just by playing the game. Okay, next one is over here. If these zombies would leave me alone for 15 seconds, that'd be really, really nice, but I doubt they will. This one is over by the guy who you talked to start the travelogue mission, which I said I'd make a video on as well. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I didn't mean to start that yet, but I'm sure that's fine. I'll just play this clip back into my other video. Okay, so there we go. This one's a little bit different. It's a gnome race. So basically, you just start it over here, and you have to collect the gnomes. It's not too difficult, because a lot of these you can kind of cheat a little bit, to be honest with you. You can kind of skim against them rather than actually collecting them. You don't have to sit there and do the hard work of holding down the button, but as you can see, like this one, you can just kind of go next to the tire. So it's not too difficult overall, but once if these zombies would get out of my way, it wouldn't be difficult. There we go, and then once you've done it, there is your gnome. Okay, moving on. Right here. Nope, did I mark it? I did now. Okay, so you can head this way over by the train, and it's actually up here, so you can hop on top of the train, and up here as well, and then as you can see, it's just sitting right here. Gnome collected. Okay, so you can head up to the Uno Taco restaurant, and as you can see over this way, there is a gnome behind it to the north of Uno Taco, depending on which way you're looking at it, and it's in this little cabbage patch here. So as you can see, trying to disguise itself as a cabbage, but it's not a cabbage. Everyone knows that. It's just a gnome. Lucky you, or maybe unlucky you if you wanted cabbage. Okay, next one is really close to this one, but this one's another tricky one. So this is a, yeah, I think this is another Gnomelith. It is, where is it again? It's right, where's the Gnomelith? I know there's a button, right, there it is. Okay, so right behind the museum there's a little button. And if you shoot it, the Gnomelith appears here. And this one's actually pretty tricky because you have to only kill the shield gnomes or something like that. It's one of them. Let me see which one it is actually. Clarify. Yeah, so shooty gnomes only. So if you kill the other ones, then you lose. So you kind of have to be smart about it and only kill those ones. And wow, these guys do a lot of damage. And there's a few waves of it, so it's pretty tricky. But it's not too bad. So if you play a character with a lot of accuracy, you should be able to get it done, no problem. It's just the damage that these gnomes do, which is the problem here. So kind of be careful which way you're shooting, and is that it? Or are there 3 more? Oh, of course there's 3 more. Okay. Well, it's not too bad when I say it for the video, but of course I can't actually pull it off when I'm recording, because isn't that just how it goes always? I'm gonna try not to die here. If we can kind of lure them. Yep, there's one. And last one is right here. I'm just going to kind of fire in the general direction. The shooty ones, or the shield ones, luckily have a bit of armor, so you're not penalized too much if you hit them. But there we go. Gnome collected. Okay. Next one is all the way over here to the right of the museum, or left, depending on which way you're looking at it. Isn't that how it always works? I say that for every single one of these. Oh no, not this. I remember this one. Okay, so this one's tricky. So you have to hop up on here, and there's a Gnomelith. I think it's behind the museum, actually. If I remember correctly, it should be right here. Yeah, there it is. So you shoot this little thing, you come in the museum, shoot that, and as you can see, it starts up the quest here to line up these Gnomeliths. So these have symbols on them, and you have to line them up. It's different for everybody, but as you can see, once they're lined up properly, you'll see them start to sparkle. And can you not do that? That's really, really rude. I'll be back when I get this done, because I feel like this is gonna take me more time than I'd like to admit. So we're gonna finish this, and then I'll be back. Okay, there we go. I finished the puzzle. That didn't take too long. I might speed it up in case you want the solution, but I think it's different for everybody. But once you've gotten it, it should be up on the roof here. It's a little bit tricky to get up to, but once you get it, there it is. You can go ahead and collect that. No, that's definitely one of the more trickier ones of the bunch here. But then next, we're going to head over here towards the port area. And as you can see up here, I believe this is just a collectible one. Collectible, if I could speak. Yeah. Oh, no, this one's a race. I remember now. Yeah, so this one, this is a catch that gnome one, and I think I've already failed because I think I collected it, but not quite. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. So you run. Which way do you run? Oh, this way. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Collect that gnome. So you kind of run with the gnomes over behind the museum and down towards the back. Let's see where this takes me. Alright, looks like it's going back towards the other gnome. And over here. Up here. This takes us a long ways, actually. Alright, around the back. And there we go. The golden gnome appears over behind Taco. Okay, there we go. Gnome collected. Next one, we're moving. Oh, I missed one in the main area there. Is apparently going to be back by the movie theater, I believe. So we'll kind of backtrack our way, and then we'll head towards the pressure pier. And it looks like this one's going to be in the sewers, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, it's not going to be in the sewers. It's going to be right here. So not too bad, I believe. Oh, no, this is a Gnomelith one, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Where's the Gnomelith? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so above Aaron, or whatever his name is right here. Yeah, Aaron. Okay, so right there you can see And then the gnomeless should spawn right here. This one's not too tricky. All you have to do is feed him or use it. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so this one's like the other one. I guess I got carried away when I said it's not too tricky. It's pretty tricky, but not really, because this one you only need to line up 4 of, I think. Or maybe it's 3. Let me see. Where's the other one? I don't actually remember where it is. I'll be back when I figure this one out, but I think this one's easier than the other one. Okay, so apparently it's only 2 of them, so you just need to line up, you just need to find out what the common symbol is between them, and the golden gnome should appear right here. Okay, so that wasn't too bad at all. Alright, next up, we're going to head over to the Pressure Pier, so we're going to make your way around the sewer here, and over here by the old school entrance, and around the corner. As you can see, I believe this is another race. Or maybe not. I think this might actually be another sewer one. So you're gonna head down to the sewers. So go down here, and then to the left there should be a gnome. Around here, I believe it's... Is it in here? No, it's not. Okay, oh yeah, right here it is. Okay, so this one's a bit annoying. Apparently, I forgot about this one. You have to flush 100 tacos down the toilet, and you get the gnome. So yeah, come prepared with some tacos. That was a little bit of a waste, but I already bought the gnome maps and everything, so I'm kind of running low on tacos, but I'm sure you guys saved your tacos, which is probably for the better. All right, we're I think only have 5 to go, right? Let me see. Okay, we have more than 5. We have 9 to go apparently, but that's all right. We can head out the sewers here and over to the pier, and move on to the next gnome. Okay, so sorry I went quiet there for a sec. Here is the location of the next gnome. I believe this one is another, might be, yeah, this is another gnomelith one. So I believe it is located around here. I'm getting killed by the Gargantuar, that's nice. Let me think, where is this one again? I know it's somewhere, I just don't know exactly where. Okay, I'm gonna get killed here. I'll be back when I find this. Okay, there sure are a lot of zombies here, but I believe the next switch is right inside that bird's nest. I remember now. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot that, and then the gnome appears for you right here. So yeah, it's just right above this little, chair and umbrella here, and you should be able to collect it. Okay, next one is to the right. This one is another one of those puzzles. I believe this one's a little bit more tricky, but not as tricky as the one in the park, so that's really good. But as you can see, sense of faint gnomish energy, I believe this one is right there, so right above the little arch, and you can see that the gnomelith appears here, and you can go ahead and line it up to your liking, and I'll be back when I have this one. Okay, there we go, I got it, and right over here, inside these 2 little oars, is the gnome. Alright, there you go. Next up is going to be to the right of that, and it's in this little rope here, not too bad. Inside the ship, and then over here, if you head all the way around here, this is another one of those tricky ones. And basically the idea for this one is that you have to stay in your circle while exploding gnomes try to explode in your circle, and you can only have a few of them. And I believe the gnomelith for this one is, yeah, right there on the island. So you go ahead and shoot it, and then it appears right here, and you feed him some tacos, and I'll be back when I'm done with this one, but this one's a little bit more tricky. But basically, don't let the gnomes explode, and you're good. Okay, that was insane. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in the video because as you can see, I died right at the end there, and I only had one detonation. Okay, that was really scary. I did not do so well on that one, but as you can see, gnome collected there. That was a little bit trickier than it should have been. But as you can see, or as you can't see, but you will soon enough be able to see. I think the golden gnomes actually, I think the diamond gnomes go on top of the golden gnomes, which is weird, but there's not 27. Apparently there's only 25, so yeah, that's interesting. But I know where the diamond gnomes are, and I'll do a separate video on those as well. But I mentioned the phone in the last video. I forgot to go ahead and show you that, so I'll show you that in a second here. But once you talk to the phone after you get all the gnomes, you can do some cool stuff with that as well. Okay, so this one right here, another gnomelith. It is located. Okay, so you can't actually access it from the dock. You have to go a little bit to the left. As you can see, it's right there. I don't know why they put it there, but they did, so a little bit tricky to find. But as you can see, once you shoot that, you get the gnome. All right, last but not least, the golden gnome inside of Pressure Pier over here is over here past the ops mode. And this one's actually really easy. I remember this one. It's another race, but not too difficult at all. You just follow it this way. I like how I say it's not too difficult and then mess it up. But you know what? We still made it, so... my memory is not the greatest, but I know it was pretty easy the last time I did it. So, yeah, there we go. And up on this. This part's a little bit tricky. You kind of have to make it up to the roof. But not too bad. And then the golden gnome appears right on here. And there we go, as you can see. Golden gnome collected, and I should get a medal for that. There we go, gold dusted. So yeah, that's all the gold gnomes. And then you want to head back to the phone once you've collected them all, which is over here. And like I said in the chest guide, the phone, I believe you're supposed to talk to him first, but I mean, it's not necessary. He just tells you, go collect all the golden gnomes. But I didn't do that, so you know what? I'm sure it's fine. But like I said, if you want, talk to him before you do it. But, I mean, it's kind of too late for that anyways if you followed the guide, so sorry about that, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so you answer the phone, and he says, so you just found the gnome. This means, okay, so no, it doesn't really matter. So you just found a gnome, yeah. So, bring it to the nearby shrine. Yeah, okay. So, Sven. So, you have to activate the shrine, which is on the map now, which you can go ahead and, gnome shrine, there you go. I'll give you a hint. It's in the sewers, so you go into the sewers, and then head to the gnome shrine. But yeah, he says the same thing whether you talk to him or not. So I mean that's good. And then I believe it is to the right here. Yep, to the right, and this gives you access to the gnome shrine, which is right in here. You can either head down there or jump over it, whichever you prefer. Or maybe you can't, actually, I don't really remember, but just jump over it for now. I think that's the way out. And then, yeah, as you can see in here, you go on this, and I don't know, I think you can, oh yeah, this is the diamond gnome door, which I'll make another video for, but this is the gnome shrine, and then you can see, after getting all the gnomes, you open up the chest here, and you get Shrine of Tralala, which is a victory slab, pretty nice, and 50,000 coins, which is the best part in my opinion, but you know what? We take it. And then over here, another 20, or the other set of gnomes, you get infinity mallets and another 50,000 coins. Okay, sweet. So that's basically it, and then I'll make another separate video for the diamond gnomes. But like I said, that is the location of all of the... Oh yeah, you get an achievement for going up here. For some reason I remember that, but there's a medal there, which I don't know if I'll make another medal guide. That seems like a lot of work, but we'll see if I end up making one of those. But for the meantime, that's how you get that, and then you can head down here, and over through here is. Can you actually get up here? I don't think you can. Never mind. That's a lie. I scammed you. You could head down there if you want, but nothing will happen. And then, like I said, over here. This is basically it for getting the gnomes. So I think you can go talk to the phone again, and I'll skip to that if anything interesting happens. But for the meantime, thanks for watching. Hope this guide helped you, and let me know if it did by leaving a like, and consider subscribing for more PvZ BFN content on Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching, guys. Means a lot. Like I said, no pressure though, but the sub does help me out a lot and makes me want to continue making videos and shows me that you like them. So yeah, no pressure, obviously, but it does help out a lot. Okay, let's go talk to the phone. And he says you've activated the shrine and your destiny. And I'll tell you the tale of kings and betrayal. So yeah, this is the party. Or not the, yeah, I guess it's the party, but the story. So if you want to read that, I won't spoil it for you. You can skip past this. But basically, he wants revenge on this big gnome guy. And that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, Diamond Gnomes. So now they're updated on your map once you've gotten that. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he puts them on the map for you. Okay, so there we go. This is the first Diamond Gnome. Second Diamond Gnome, and third is right here. Okay, so yeah, I'll make another video on those, hopefully today. And then the travel logs as well, and all that other good stuff. So thanks for watching, like I said, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.